It is August 24th, 2024. I have to get these messages out. The messages need to be set in stone. Um, Justin, like, you cannot be here in California, in the United States, trying to play as an alien, and you can't be here trying to play as if you're a naturalized citizen, because you're not. Like, wh- what you're trying to perpetuate when it comes to social media is you're trying to keep people ignorant when it comes to people understanding knowledge about my people coming out of the Lionsgate Federation. Just because you're ignorant, okay, it doesn't mean for you to sit around and try to keep other people ignorant, because we know who we are. So, you trying to stigmatize me and trying to suppress, these narratives. You're trying to suppress the knowledge coming out of the Lionsgate Federation. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. And then it's about you masking, playing as if you're from the Lionsgate Federation. You can't do that either. You know? And then it's the illusions that you're using, playing with words, illusions that you're using, playing with names. Now the new thing is using the word Jack Blue. That's the new ignorance that he's putting out for the next generation. That's the new form of masking again. Huh? That's evidence of manipulation. That's evidence of unnatural distortions, Justin. You can't play being the alien. You're not a lion's gate. Do you understand? You don't have that knowledge. It doesn't come from within. So knowing that you can't carry us. Do you understand? This started from, I think it was from 1953, when it deals with, Mars, our federation. We were protected by Queen Elizabeth. So people like you didn't exist. Okay? I don't know what type of orthodoxy you're trying to claim, but you're really fake. You can't do that. You're spreading too much error. You understand me? And like, there's another thing, Justin, like, um, you didn't come from the perspective out of Ham, dealing with Ham's house. Do you understand? That's not your work. So you can't use those narratives in the next generation. And you can't use those narratives for your child either. Those type of social arrangements, they don't exist. As a matter of fact, they're not gonna exist in the next generation. So, you're an idiot. Don't come here to California complaining about the price of this and that. You know, trying to complain about houses that you're not even supposed to be living in, Justin. Don't come here playing with the prices and then doing witchcraft on the original people who got set to fit the scope of California. If you don't fit those narratives, stop doing witchcraft on me. You're lying too much and you're playing too much games. You're playing around with my life. The reality is that I'm a high vibrational spirit. You understand me? Don't go somewhere where you can't afford it. That's all I have to say to you. There's too much manipulation. You can't do the work for Californians. You doing witchcraft on me, saying that you're doing work for Californians, that's a lie. I can do my own work. I don't need you to do work for me for nothing. Hey, you want to be this bond devil? Is that what you want to do? You want to keep deceiving people? Huh? Is that what you want to do? Justin is just mad because you know, our roots, we're Spanish people. I'm Spanish. I'm Hispanic. That's my roots. It's my blood. There's no fake. I don't fake nothing. God showed me the truth of who I am. It's my responsibility to integrate in terms of who I am with my face, my body, my energy, everything. And I can't have you over here in California trying to play out my inheritance. You can't know. You don't own shit, Justin. When it comes to my Latin rights, my Hispanic rights, stay out of it. There's work to be done. I don't want you a part of my life. You're not a part of my narrative. You cannot interpret what God meant when it comes to the Lionsgate Federation and when it comes to Jamaican Hispanic people. You don't have those interpretations. God did not put you on this planet to do that type of work. Do you understand? So I don't know what type of Gen X zombie weirdo that you're trying to play out in the next generation when you have nothing to say. You can't survive. You have racial issues, Justin. You can't. You can't survive with God, you know. If you look at the situation right now, look how you treat black people. You can't survive. You sitting there doing witchcraft, that's a lie. You can't survive in God. You cannot. You can't hold certain resources. You're lying. You can't control me because you want to control a narrative that's set in stone when it deals with California and California people. You can't do that work. You want to attack me because you're power hungry, but at the same time, you can't do my job. You can't. You have low blood energy in your bloodline. You need to be banished. He doesn't even know how to look for the right information. You're always constantly trying to look for my information. That's error. You're not a real Israelite. Do you understand? It's you and your teleportation. That's bullshit. And you're not learning. Yo, God did a number on Turkey, you know. You see how God mashed up Turkey? And you're not listening? Huh? You're so stupid, man. You're not my problem and you're not my business. Do you understand? Your ancestors were obviously mentally ill people and they need to stay away from other people, other federations. It's clear as day. You see my work, huh? But you can't do it. You see my work and you want my work, but you can't fulfill it. Because you're not gifted the way I'm gifted. You want to see things from my perspective, but you're not gifted. God did not ordain you on this earth to perform certain jobs. Nobody can take you seriously, Justin. All this falseness, all these lies that you tell people, you're sitting around looking for information from one person. I can't help you. He doesn't respect the work that the Jewish people did, what we accomplished. There is work that the regular, the white Jews, and there's work that the black Jews accomplish. You can't do our jobs, Justin. You can't. You're an entity attachment, and the problem is that you're unlearned. Now you took it to the lowest level of trying to backtrack on what I experienced in the early 2000s, and now you're trying to hang off of that timeline. That's the type of weird witchcraft you did. So that means you went to a practitioner and you said, what did she go through in 2015? And the practitioners are like, well, let's see. Oh, she did this and she did that in 2015. Oh, yeah, that's what she did? Well, I want to do that too. You don't understand how dysfunctional you are. That thought. You trying to go to a practitioner over some weird ass shit. They don't know how to focus on themselves. You want reward without effort? That can't work out. You need to be knocked off that square. No, you can't replace me. You can't replace other people. You cannot replace people who come from the Lionsgate Federation. You need to learn how to be yourself. As a matter of fact, Justin, you need to be forced to be yourself. All the lies you're trying to tell people and all the lies that you're trying to tell yourself, you need to tell the truth now. People cannot take you seriously at all. You're playing with the wrong person. A bunch of weak ass covens. Get lost. You're not the Lionsgate Federation. You're not mountain people. There's mountain perspectives all over the goddamn world. And you're just jealous because Moses chose Mount Sinai. We're Sinai people and you're jealous of that. You can't use that. That's just what it is. If you're trying to do witchcraft on Sinai people under the guise of God, that's a lie. God can't carry you, Justin. You cannot build off of my name. You cannot stalk me all day. You cannot do that. You just want to lie and create lie after lie after lie after lie. It is building up. It is piling up. All this shit you're doing. All this vulture shit. And now you're trying to do it generationally. Maybe next lifetime, Justin. Maybe next lifetime you can get it right. But right now, as I speak, you got it wrong. Trying to use other people's energy. Huh? People see through the illusion. You chose the wrong cup. You want reward out of with no effort. That can't work out. That's a 666 still. I can't be a part of your low vibrations because my blood don't circulate like that. That's just the reality of it. You're not a part of my loops. You're a false person. You don't have peace of mind. That's why you stole money from me, and the same money that you stole from me, you took that stolen money to a practitioner, telling a practitioner that you want my life, my past life. You know how crazy you are? You can't carry yourself. Look at the issue that you created. Look at the situation you created. You can't handle any situation. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know anything. Knowing that's the choice that you made in the month of August, you don't know anything at all. You came from a trash bloodline. Stop trying to pay some practitioner because you want to be a lion. That's a lie from the pits of hell. God's not in that. What you trying to do to me, God's not in that. You don't know your ranking. You're low blood. trying to play with people from the Lions Gate. That can't work out. You're sitting there hacking a phone that came from someone who came from the Lions Gate. You can't have the information coming from the Lions Gate. You can't have my identity. You can't do that. You're not elemental in any type of way. You don't have good thoughts. You don't have good words. You don't do good deeds. You don't do it. You're not a divine mirror. People understand these tactics that this sicko is doing to me. Huh? What point are you trying to prove? Huh? It's your little fake ass sociopathic opinions versus the fact of who I am in spirit and in truth. You're delusional trying to play out this fake blood ritual. Don't be playing around with people's bloodline like that. That's blood money you stole. We need our blood money back, Justin. The Lionsgate blood money, we need that back. You don't need to be tampering with lions with your little child ass behavior. You understand me? And my Akashic records is protected by the Most High. You need to be banished from my fields, Justin. This is universal law. Trust and believe. You will burn in hell and you are marked for removal. You don't think the Most High is watching you? The God is watching you. Ancestors are watching you. Angels are watching you. You don't think that? You think you're the only person that exists on this earth? You want to sit around and repeat your ancestors' transgressions out of Gog, the sin of Gog. You don't know I'm God's child? You don't know my children belong to the Most High? You don't realize that? Do you realize that you can't play victim? You cannot be playing victim and you're trying to hinder other people from growing? Huh? You need to be blocked. You and your fake practitioner. Don't you ever dare come to any state. If it's the state of California or the state of New York, sitting around being jealous of the original people in the state and then doing witchcraft for them for their resources. Don't you ever do that. Don't do that here in California and don't do that in the United States. Don't do that in the state of New York. Go figure out your own circumstance. Everybody had to figure it out for themselves. Huh? I don't need you trying to slow me down for nothing. He keeps on interfering. Now you want to interfere with something that's already accomplished, something I already accomplished in my life. I don't need you trying to interfere with something that I accomplished 10 years ago. I don't need you trying to talk down on somebody that you're not even supposed to know. And now you want to be me, right? You want to walk in my skin? Is that what it's about, Justin? You want to walk in my skin? You're less than dirt. You're the dried up scum at the back of my foot. That's what you are. You're less than dust. Go back to the dust. Once you do that, you can't survive. You do too much witchcraft on people. Go back to the dust. He's sicko. They want Black Jewish interpretations. They want Jewish interpretations coming out of every different federation. So they want to peddle that on social media and lie and say that's them. You can't do that work. That you don't have those type of ordinances. God did not birth you. He didn't give you certain gifts. You can't write Jewish code. Are you out of your mind? You can't scribe nothing. You're not a subscription. You can't do nothing. You can't translate nothing. You don't understand any form of orthodoxy. Do you understand that? You're not of the Muslim faith. Stay away from me. You want to sit around and you trying to tell an old tale coming out of your old dried up dead ass ancestors that don't even exist. Huh? Is this what's going on, Justin? And then you want to play like you want to play around with Enoch? Who cares? You don't know anything. You can't do that. You can't be playing around with Enoch and then you're trying to be another type of Jew. That don't make sense with God. Huh? That don't make sense. You can't do that. You can't contradict yourself like that. You can't hate and then love the person at the same time. What kind of craziness is that? Huh? What type of oracles you trying to play out? Huh? What type of wars are these people trying to play out? Huh? These people can't translate anything. You're not a part of my prophecies, Justin. You need to tell the truth of the gospels of Christ and tell the truth of what you are not. You cannot be playing around with illusions through witchcraft. No way. No way. Let me warm this up. Never. Never. You can never do that. You can never do that. You don't understand. I'm a black European. You don't realize that. I'm different. You want to play with God so badly. You want to play victim so badly, right? And then while you're trying to violate somebody, this is what you're trying to do? You want to violate my life, Justin? The city boy is so foolish to the point where he doesn't even know how to. You don't even know how to sing your own fate properly. You're trying to sing about my past life. That's how pathetic you are. Want to sit around and tell lies about black women because you're jealous of black women, and now you reach this new low of trying to pretend to be the black woman's kids. You have no originality. It's illegal stalking. You're a fake person. We're dealing with the California community here. We don't deal with unhealed, messy people like you. We don't deal with that. He's not creative. He doesn't have any idea. He took the idea that I had a child 10 years ago. That's the idea you took from me? That's how stupid you are? And then you decided to name the kid give the kid the same name that I named my kid. You need to cease and desist and stop playing with people, and you need to confess what you did, because you causing these problems in my life. And those people over there, you need to stop protecting all these liars and stop lying on my name. Your demonic offerings is null and void, Justin Drew Beiber. These are transgressions off of my bloodline. I swear to God. Like, we have our own towers. We have our own way of building. Do you realize that? I know my placements when it comes to the Most High. I know the work that God set for me to fulfill in this lifetime. My fields are sacred. My work is different. You can't have my type of work because you don't have my gifts. My communications is not your communications. Huh? You realize that? What's that? Oh, you know what that sin? It reminds me of that sin. They call it manipulation through duplicity. Yeah. I remember that part in the Bible. Eh? You're cursed in your mind. You want to stalk my phone. You want to stalk people's computers. All you're doing is activating curses because you're a trickster. And you're rebellious because you're a worker of witchcraft. What is the word? Samuel 15, verse 23. Rebellion is the sin of witchcraft. Why don't you go read your Bible for a change, Justin? Huh? What about that saying in the Bible that says, do not bear false witness? What about that verse? Huh? What about that verse out of Acts 16:21? Forsake sin or be held by its cords. What about that? Now I realize it's people like them, is these racists here. You are the cause of poverty, Justin. It's people like you that cause poverty. People need to see it for what it is. You cause poverty and you cause sickness. That's what you do. You didn't suffer the fate of my bloodline. And you didn't suffer the fate of my blood, no part of transgression out of my bloodline. You came from the native sin. You mocking sin. You mock black sin. It's not the same. You are mocking it. Lying ass sociopath. Stop playing with it, liar. Sitting there lying about my work, and then you want to take credit for it because you're a liar and because you're stupid. And you want to be me. You want to copy me word for word, right? You want to plagiarize because you think you're trying to build. I'm not here to build nobody's life. I'm here to build my own life. It's about your intent to induce emotional distress on a black female, all because you're sick in your head and you're a sociopathic liar and transgressor. And you want to abuse women support services. That's the reason why you're doing all of this. You're a misogynist and you're probably gay. That's why you're stalking me. Anyway, people need to see who all the fakes are. People need to see it. People need to see who these people really are. How they're jealous of me. People need to see it. They need to hear it. These demonic, toxic, karmic people walking around doing witchcraft on people. I drink this coffee right now. Doing with these wicked ass principalities, all this shit needs to go down. You need to go down, Justin Bieber. Go down. You're demonic and you're toxic. You're toxic karmic. You need to go down. Look what your bloodline just did. Look at it. Look at him. You want to sit around and play with me? Oh, I want her energy. No. You can't do my work. You're mentally unstable. You're evil. You're jealous of my gift. And my pathways are very clear. Very, very clear. This clown thinks he thinks he had gifts to deal with Latin interpretations, dealing with other Latinas, other Hispanics. You can't do that work. You can't do it. You can't take nobody's work from the past. You're an idiot. What kind of stupid racism is that? Oh, dried up. So your sociopathy is lies, Justin. You need to deal with Latin law. That's what you need to deal with. Which century are you talking about? When it comes to you stalking me, what type of century? Huh? What type of century are you talking about? You don't know shit. Sitting around playing with glamour spells because you're an idiot, and because you're an idiot, that's why you need to back off. Because other people have work to do. You don't have this type of, the way how I think, my mentalism, you don't have that. You're creating too many problems. You're misusing words, Jack Blue. You misuse using that word. Trying to use the event of me, how I lived my life 10 years ago. The timeline of my life 10 years ago. That's the event that you're playing around with? You're not the same as me. Someone needs to tell you that. The way how, like, I was bullied and stuff by these people, but it's because I'm Hispanic. That's the reason why I was bullied. Those people are not Hispanic people. I'm Hispanic. That's why I was bullied. And you want to sit around and play victim as if you're me. You're a fucking lying piece of shit. Stop lying. Yo. They never did, these people, they never did work in the past, They never did any type of work back in the day. I did a lot of work for people back in the day. Lots. You didn't make kids. You didn't make me. You didn't make my children. You're too sick. You can't help people, Justin. You can't. You're too underdeveloped and you're low vibing. You're saying that you did work when you're in Canada? No, you didn't, because you weren't there. You're saying that you did work in the past? You didn't. Huh? You're saying that you made kids back in the day? You didn't. As a matter of fact, you're just a damn idiot. Like, these games are just stupid. These type of arguments are just dumb. Okay? You have no dignity. You have none. You want to play around with other people's new beginning? That ain't your new beginning. That's my new beginning. Understand that what it's about. You're a devil. You're an obsessed devil. Go back to the dust. Go do that for yourself. You're trying to hold on to me too much. You need to go back to the dust. You want to argue over somebody else's life, someone else's family life. You want to argue over my family life, my work life. This is what you want to sit around and argue over. What kind of disgusting animal are you? Huh? It's about you being fake in a house here in California. It's about you trying to walk in my skin. That is demonic and that is illegal. It's about you trying to hold on to me. I can't ignore this. This is the argument. People need to understand. I need a coffee right now. I'm drinking some coffee. These generational thieves and the lies they tell themselves, the lies that they think of. You don't see God, don't see you? Huh? Waiting and watching, right? You don't have any status, Justin. You don't. You want to steal because you want to keep me hitting. I was saying that from before. You know? Oh my God. Yeah, I just... Anyway, I'm going to make some more coffee. These very, very strong delusions that he's posting on YouTube. And the Most High, it's the way how they want to consume a person. You know what I mean? You're not entitled, Justin. All this stuff is illegal. You trying to dominate me, this is illegal. You went too deep with you trying to dominate a person. Trying to glamour yourself in a different federation's energy. Your actions they represent misguidance. You realize that? Of you wanting, you cannot control someone coming from the Lionsgate Federation. You can't control someone who came out of the aspects come out of Mount Sinai. You can't do that. Huh? You can't. Look, man, I'm tired. I'm in my age. I did a lot of work this is the time I should be resting it up and doing things for myself. You understand me? Because it's not about you. It's not. I can't have this little stupid little clown trying to attach himself to me. I have my own life to live. Do you understand that with your stupidity? Huh? Your narcissistic abuse, Justin? The way how you want to make up these lies, all these stories? Huh? Your narc tactics? You're not an extension of me. You're not. You're always gossiping. You're always trying to spy on people. This is what's going on. Your mother was a hoe and she wasn't about shit. And that's the reason why your life was the way that it is. And you're 30 years old. You had a choice to change and you decide you want to stalk me. You're a rat. You're an infiltrator rat. You're an op. You're sitting here in California trying to watch the original people and then play as if you have our origins. You don't. You don't. You don't have no respect for people, and this is why you need to lose financially, and you need to lose spiritually, because it's you creating all these drama off of lies. You know that, right? It's all in the mind. You being this stupid sociopath. It's all in your mind. It's not true. This should have ended a long time ago. Anyway, I need to go make some more coffee. You're just mad because I'm a queen. And you're just mad because I have royalty in my blood. That's something that you don't have. Eh? He made a whole channel because I have royalty in my blood. Talking about Justin Bieber royalty. You know that's a fucking lie. Stop making fake ass channels about me, Justin. You're satanic. You know that? Targeting me with a whole flood of lies. All you want to do is walk around and agitate people. That's all you want to do. I don't want to talk to you because it's you. You're the problem. It's all this, yo. I leave all your dumb shit to God. That's what it is. You're truly a waste of time. You know that, right? I want you, Justin Drew Bieber, to see that realization of what you did, what you just did. You're so nosy and false and accusational. The devil is the father of all lies. You don't exist. Nothing's in your head. Nothing's in your soul. You're an empty vessel and you're crazy and you're not my problem. I have to protect myself. You play too much. Hey, you want to be a clone and you want to be a robot? You want to be a robot zombie, Justin? Sitting around stealing shit? You done sold your soul already. Go along about your business. You're soulless. That's what you are. Soulless. Mad because your mother was a sex worker. Go away from me. You're too grown to act so dumb like this. He's too grown. 30 years old. 30-year-old man going to a practitioner talking about you want to be a black woman? What kind of crusty thought is that? Eh? What kind of stupid thought did that come from? That's when you know he's dumb. Anybody who would think that thought, that's when you know they're stupid people. That's when you know. That's when you truly, truly know that I'm dealing with a truly bankrupt, deedless, soulless, unprincipled, wicked, warmongering fool. You wanting clout, that's done. You realize that? You wanting clout, Justin? That's so done. Well, he went to India and then he went to India and made 10 million, right? Was that even true? because you look like a bum. That's how much glamour spells you're trying to play around with. How you gonna make $10 million and you looking around looking like crust? Huh? Idiot. It's trying to steal my identity. That's the whole thing. You know what was weird? The spell work. I watched it. Um, the lady that in India, her name was Anat. It was Anant. That was the name of the Indian lady. Don't be playing around with my spiritual life like that, Justin. I am West Indian. Yes, I have Indian in my blood. I'm mixed generationally. Don't be playing around with my life like that. People from the Caribbean are West Indian people. You don't know say that? You don't know that? You're too much of a fool. So stupid. Anyway, I gotta make some more coffee. But these little dried up old shits, these little pricks over there, they need to stop trying to use people to make money. You understand me? Is you stealing communications off my phone, confidential legal documents off of people's emails. Go find something else to do with your life. You're nothing. You're nobody. You cheating is nothing. Nobody should feel sorry for you. You walking around trying to ruin people's lives and trying to mess up society and mess up the California community. Playing around with people's Akashic records. You're not real. You're so dumb. The way how God created me, it deals with my connection to service. It's about how I served and how God wants me to serve. It deals with the aspects coming out of my consciousness, my intellect. That's where it comes out. This is the whole story. It's about my creativity. It ain't about you. You made all these channels about me because you're envious. Who gives a fuck? That means I'm more important than you. It was important of me getting work done in the past because people like you just ain't it. You spend more time being jealous of black people that you don't even do any work. You're a waste of time. And it shows. That's why you suffer when you're in Canada. You're sitting there trying to interfere with the wrong people. There was work that needed to be done. He's guilty as hell, man. You're too damn delusional, man. Oh, God. This is crazy, man. This is so crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go lie down. I'm tired. But I have to get this energy out because we are in the Lionsgate Federation, in the portal, and this is my energy. This is the truth of who we are. You understand me? Majority of us, we're generals. We got political blood. Majority of us, we're Kamala Harris's. You understand me? We're up there when you look at the Olympics. If you look back the Olympics in Paris, we're right up there with the U.S. You understand me? Justin, you can't be us. You can't compare yourself to us, and you can't pursue our purposes. No work is actually being accomplished. It's just you playing around with illusions. You understand me? You're an informer. You just step aside, and the way you want to chat out people's life like that, it can't work out. You understand me? Leave people's business alone. That's what you need to do. That's the saying that comes from my ancestors. They always say that all the time. Grandma always says that all the time. Leave people's business alone. Society can't function with you trying to do witchcraft on other people's businesses. Life don't function like that. All you want to do is sit around and lie every day and watch people's businesses all day. You understand me? And you want to sit around here and build off of somebody else's communications. Like I said, we have our own towers. We have our own experiences. We have our own ways of building. You can't do that. Okay? Why don't you go learn about what happened in 9/11. Understand that situation. What you want to sit around and play around with Gemini? You must be out of your goddamn friggin' mind. Idiot. Oh, I only want money. You're a kid. You're childish. Oh yeah, so good. Yeah, man. Nobody needs to deal with these inverted characters. He's upside down. He's hanging off of a foot, man. That's all it is. Eh? You have the lowest form of self-esteem, Justin. You know that, right? You can't deal with other people's communications. You can't. That's not your work either. Go find your own work. That's what you need to do. Go find your own work. And everything that was accomplished in the past, leave it alone because it doesn't run into any alignment with your federation. The Bible says so. You're not a part of certain prophecies. And knowing that it's not for you, leave it alone. Certain interpretation, certain work that was done in the past, that is not for you. It's not laid out for you. Leave it alone. I'm Spanish. I'm not going to sit here all day, every day, trying to argue over this loser in Hollywood. All because all these interpretations, it all originates with me. It goes back to source. Understand these circumstances. Understand the Torah. Huh, Justin? Go read the Torah. Don't be walking around trying to copy me. Go read the goddamn Torah and learn to have some respect for other Jews. You imagine somebody was going the wrong way the whole time in their life. You imagine? This is what he's doing. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm really, really tired now, so I'm gonna go lie down. Can't stand these people, man. You know? It's like this is not, it can't exist, you know? This type of tactic that he's trying to use is not gonna last. It can't exist into the next generation. It can't. God meant something else, you know, when it comes to the new generation. These people, they're too like bipolar and schizophrenic to understand anything. They're under, you know, people who are too addicted, like they just go. They just, you know, eventually they just fade out. You know what I mean? Because they can't teach into next generation, you know what I mean? That's all it is. The point is that, you know, some of the issues from back in the day, it has to be healed. Life can't continue the way in their type of weird realities. It just can't, you know? Oh, God. I need to go. I'm going to make some more coffee. Oh, God. I'm tired now. Oh, God. People are sick in their head, man. People see right through you, Justin. People see right through you. Everybody sees it. What you're hoping for is not going to happen. You daydreaming about doing witchcraft on a black woman, that's not going to happen. It's void. It's null. It doesn't exist. The knowledge is not within you. It doesn't come from you. So I can't have you trying to stalk people. You can't be stalking me for a perspective that it didn't come from you. Do you understand me? Put it this way. Usher sacrificed you when you were 10 years old. So you had from when you were 10 up to 10 years from that, right? And that should have been enough for you. Everything else up to this point is complete bullshit. As a matter of fact, knowing that you trying to hang off of a timeline starting out of my life that started from 2015 and 16, right? This is your focus when it comes to right now what's going on, right? So when it comes to that, and when it comes to your career, that's completely null and void. It's all falsity. Even right now, what you're trying to project out onto yourself and to other people's family and children because you don't want the Lionsgate Federation to be seen, all of it needs to be voided out. You need to be voided, Justin, because it doesn't come from you. You're the stalker. Do you understand me? You're the person that needs to be taught because you don't know anything. You can't teach anybody because you don't know. You're weak. You don't know anything. You're the enemy. That's just what it is. You're the enemy, and I see it loud. I see it is there. You're the enemy of to my life, because you can't get over what your stupid dumb ancestors did back in the day. That's the mental illness that's flowing through your body, and you don't know how to control it. That's the thoughts coming through your mind, and it's sick. It's sick. The thoughts that come from him. It's how they think. Like, if someone really would sit down and listen to it, like, it's really crazy. Really, really crazy how these people think, man. I'm telling you the truth. Mm. Yeah, man. People crazy as hell, man. I'm telling you. Oh, God. I'm so tired right now. I need to go lie down. Right? They don't want to heal themselves. That's a part of the injustice when it comes to him stalking me, is because they don't want to heal themselves. Knowing that you don't want to heal yourself, Justin, that means you're deficient. You're not a whole person, so you can't be around the rest of society. You're eventually going to be a big problem. Nobody wants to see your recklessness, unless you're a dumbass. You don't want to see all that stupidity on national television, eh? Oh my God! You know, when I was in Canada, you know, there was a lot of natives. A lot of them, they were inverted people, and they used to come out really bold with it, you know. But a lot of them, they used to act like that because they had a hard time healing from colonialism coming from the Catholic Church, you know. That's why a lot of them inverted themselves. They were hardcore, bona fide Satanists. Everywhere they go, it was about creating chaos. But eventually most of them, they dropped like flies. They had to like create these like mental health teams. I never forget when I was over there. They had to create these mental health teams. They used to have like walkie talkies and stuff. So whenever they'd have like their overdoses and whatever, they're just there. And there was a time when like a whole bunch of them just wanted to die, and they just let them die because they knew that they were just a waste of time. You know what I mean? Eventually, I didn't feel bad about it because it's not as if like they weren't giving resources to heal, right? They can't say that other resources weren't there. They just chose not to heal. So after people make that choice, they're on their own. If you don't want to heal yourself, you're on your own. But this is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not fair to people like me to be attacked by someone who's mentally ill and who refuses to heal themselves. That's not fair. How you wanna induce emotional distress on somebody is not right. You know what I mean? I remember when I was in Canada, like I met Turks and stuff, and they never treated me like this. Justin's like the only Turk that is treating me bad. Because he's an inverted energy vampire. That's the reason why he's doing this. He's a gang stalker that likes to run up his mouth and slander black women because he's coveting us and because he wants to be us. You're delusional. Eh? He wants me to be his main focus when it comes to the music industry, right? They're too low. A lot of people, they knew the native socials was too low. It It was too low. They were tired of them. They were just like, nah, that's enough. They had enough of the native people. All this moccasins and all that crap. They were tired of it because they knew it was, most of it, it was just like, I think something, it was just something to do, trying to create some, just be chaotic. They like the drama out of it. You know what I mean? So that's your fault. If you want to sit down and mock, you want to mock ham and stuff, like you want to create a whole bunch of baloney. That's not our fault. You don't go harassing a black woman because that's the life that you chose. They feel as if like, oh, we have similarities because blacks had to go through oppression and slavery and stuff, and they think the story is the same. It's a northern and southern story. That's the difference. It's not the same. All these forms of inequality. I'm being stalked from some old native that came from Canada named Justin. He had this weird perspective thinking that I'm supposed to serve you. I don't need to serve you for shit. You're a con. Justin is a Kans. Con. That's what you are. I'm tired, Tired now. I've done so much work in my life to the point where it's like even this is like bothering me, but I have to speak. I have to say something because these people are just dumb. He overdid it when it came to like him trying to play out some fake sociopathy on the internet. Now he turned it into this weird, you want to consume a person and lie about a person. You're such an idiot. You know that grace that God gave you when you were 10 years old, Justin? He has taken away from you now because you're wicked. You're using it to abuse people. Okay? If God gives somebody that grace, you're not supposed to abuse it. You're not supposed to use it to try to find information about one person and then abuse that person. You know what I mean? You're just mad because I think Justin came from the tribe of Gad. Most of the natives from Canada, like they're from the tribe of Gad, They don't do anything. They sit on welfare and they smoke drugs. That's what they do. They're not about nothing. And they want to fight with people. And they can't get housing because they want to destroy people's resources and stuff. You don't know how to use your energy effectively, Justin. Hey? You want to sit around there and play around with old native skinwalker? That's illegal, man. Not issue. You trying to play skinwalker? That's illegal shit. That's why Queen Elizabeth, she banned them trying to raise up themselves around good people, around God's people. All that wicked skinwalker stuff is trying to raise up dead ancestors and all that crap around God's people. We don't deal with that. We don't do that. You should have went back to Asia Minor, Justin. Hey, you should have went back to your origins. Don't come around trying to abuse people like me. You're a karmic. I hate that thing where it's like, oh, I was poor and blah, 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 blah. Bullshit. That's bull. Don't you dare try to put how you steal on me. Oh, you want to control people and stuff. Right? You want to interfere with me and you're just constantly attacking me Monday to Friday? Stop watching me. You're too codependent. That's your problem. Oh my god, I'm so tired now. Let me get off this internet. Back in the day, I was a civil servant, I was, but, I'm tired now. I'm tired, God, I used to deal with like public policy, things like that, but I'm tired now. I gotta chill for a while. Don't use me as your problem, Justin, because I'm not. Because when it's time for me to do work, I know how to do work. You just sit around trying to run a fake scam. You know what I mean? And you want to steal off of me for long periods of time, right? Because you're nobody. That's your issue. You weren't raised properly. Patty, you didn't raise your child right. You can't tell nobody nothing. You failed. When it comes to this Justin character, you're a failure, man. The low vibing whore them. Eh? You have no value, you're just dysfunctional. They don't have any ethics, they don't have any morals. That's the issue. That's what was going on back in the day. That was the issue. So I met women who used to do those things back in the day, and they did change. A lot. They went and got their education, and they changed. They realized how wicked it was. If you're not willing to change, I can't help you. That's just what it is. If that's what you do, don't. That's what you do. Then that's your own private business. Don't put that on nobody else's spirit. Okay? I don't even care. I don't. At this point, I don't care about what people choose to do in their lives. I know what was. I know for a fact what I chose not to do. You understand me? And it's based on how I was raised. You understand me? My mother did a great job. My mom was the best mom in the world. You understand me? So it's just not in my spirit to act a certain way or behave a certain way, because I know better. You understand me? So yeah, Jamaican people are very hardworking. You that's why they have that saying how Jamaican people have like 10 jobs, 12 jobs, because we're always learning constantly. We're always learning something. We're always trying to do something. We're not lazy. Trust me. My people work, man. We work. So you're bad. The Beibers are bad. Right? Try and use fake securities and okay? Bunch of devil beavers. Okay? You don't deserve luxury because you steal too much. You're wicked. You're just satanic. That's what it is. Okay? You had something to prove. It's racism. That's what you had to prove. You act as if black women owe you something. We don't owe you shit because we have our own lives. I have my own house, my own family. I do my own job, drive my own car. The hell I have to do with you? That was work I accomplished for myself. I did what I wanted to do for myself in God's way. You understand me? That ain't got nothing to do with you. If you wanna be a badass, that's you. That's your problem. God did so many miracles and wonders for my life that I don't need people like you, Justin. I need you to return back my blood money, though. The ancestor blood money that you stole off my Akashic records, that needs to be returned because it's a lie. You're a fake sociopath. You never existed in Canada. You came from white sociopathy. You didn't come from black sociopathy. Okay? It was your little imaginary shit that was coming from your mother. She was dreaming about being going through black sociopathy. It's not the same. The stories aren't the same. What come out of black households is not the same. You understand me? There's not no fun and game, not no love and light. Everybody knows. Just look back from the 1970s and the 1980s. It's here in the United States. You see the separation in terms of, black disparities when it came to the welfare system and everything. It's two totally different stories. You understand me? There was good and bad to both sides, but people see that separation, what was going on with the blacks and what was going on with the whites. It was very clear. So I don't know what type of story you're trying to play out now. God didn't send you to do these things. You're not a sociopath. Based on his actions, it just shows like he didn't fit the scope of certain type of weight loads, He doesn't fit the weight. You don't. You don't fit the scope when it deals with money. Even like clothing wise and stuff, you don't fit. You just don't. Ridiculous. Oh God. I always need a coffee every so often. Right? You're not entitled to me. You're not. Okay? You don't have sociopathic records. You weren't a part of that system. Only for a few years before you were discovered. Yes, you could attest to that, but anything after that is all of that is void. When it comes to you playing sociopathy, that's all from age 10 up to this moment. It all has to be voided out because you weren't a part of that sociopathic system. That's just like someone being a part of the DPSS office. You weren't a part of that. So what are you talking about? You lied. Those aren't your records, right? At the end of when it's all said and done, people can attest and say, yeah, she was there. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she went to there. Yeah, she was there. Yeah, she was there. The person's name was there. They can attest to it on record. You understand me? But you just playing like stupid. Like, no, that wasn't your life. You lied. You know what's crazy? I saw online, they were showing online some white girl. She went and like got some procedure done to tan her skin black. Like she wanted her skin to be permanently black because she wanted the benefits of what like a black person would get. Isn't that crazy? No, people need to start doing DNA tests now. There needs to be that haplogroup called black. Hey, DNA coding, black. Hey, melanin coding, black. Black, BLACK, right? Oh my God, I'm so tired right now. Anyway, I'm gonna chill. I just had to get this stuff out. I had to get this off my chest, This is all evidence of him being a manipulator. That's all you are. You manipulate everything. Hey, Jack Blue, come on. Stop copying me, fool. People can name their kid whatever the fuck they want, but who gives you the right to sit around and try to copy what I named my kid how many years ago? That's a very bad message. You can't teach nobody. So what, you trying to tell the white people to copy blacks? You're sicko. That can't work, man. Stop the madness, man. No, you can't energy swap with nobody. You're stupid. You know what I mean? It's the end of a journey, Justin. The end of my journey. I have to free myself from these situations, these plots and these plans. Trying to block people from being connected and all kind of stuff because I'm already integrated, so don't bother me. Okay? They can't heal. I think that's the saddest story when you're dealing with someone who refuses to heal and someone who doesn't want to heal. That's really, really sad. So no, we know that. Like it's set in stone. So I can't have you trying to hinder me. You know what I mean? You're sitting there trying to tell my story on national television. You think that's what society wants to hear about? They don't want to hear it. I see all the videos and everyone's saying nobody cares. Go away. You're lying. You're deceiving. Don't fall for it. Be honest and true. That's what they're saying to him online. Because they see the manipulation. They see how they lie. Nobody want to hear that. Look how they waste like YouTube resources, eh? Look how they do that. Oh my God. Okay, I have to come off the internet. I'm bored now. I'm tired. All right. See you later. Bye.